Hi everyone, Scott Hansen with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Lots to get to. We'll begin in Denver. The Broncos at home to take on the Buffalo Bills. And this one, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. Footwork, agility, speed, power, a brilliant run for the touchdown. The Broncos take care of business. The number 2 seed will get another home game in the divisional round. From there, another big game here in the NFC playoffs. And it's Jordan Love on target to Jaden Reed. 20 yards on the touchdown pass. The Packers will live to fight another week. They're moving on to the divisional round. Lastly, got one more to show you here. And this is Drake May. This is going to end up a touchdown. The Pats are moving on. The number 3 seed takes care of business in front of their home fans. One round is complete. We're down to 8 teams remaining with a chance to lift the Vince Lombardi Trophy. I'm Scott Hansen. We'll see you next week in the divisional round.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Tar Heel State, where the legacy of the late, great Sam Mills lives on with each pound of the drum. And that means we are ready for football here at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. But just ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game, and we got a great one in store, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Carolina Panthers. On the visitor sideline, Niners head coach Kyle Shanahan. These guys came out on top of the 4-5 game last week, and now they hit the road to face a fellow division champion in the divisional round. His counterpart on the other side, the Panthers' Dave Canales. His guys fresh coming off the bye, ready to prove they are the team to beat in the conference. Who will punch the 4th and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And trotting out there, a guy who's established himself as a veteran in this league, now in his 5th year at quarterback.
And the quality of opponent goes up a notch here in this divisional round. But he's coming off such a sensational performance, I'm not sure he cares. 4 touchdown passes in the last game, and you'd have to imagine his head coach would sign up for that right now.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 23. In the wild card win last week, he had just 2 catches, and now he's got his first one here.
Get set, get set.
They go play action here. Purdy. He finds Kittle going across the field. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. George Kittle, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Niners are on the board first here in this division round matchup. extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And leading the charge, their lefty QB.
For a guy still in his second year in the NFL, this is obviously a big spot for him to try and fill. Able to engineer the victory in the wild card round last weekend. That's got to give him confidence, and it's got to elevate the confidence of his teammates as well. But as he said after the win, things are only going to get tougher from there. He understands the situation he's in. He understands what's ahead of him in this one.
Okay, right.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They run here with Rico Dowdle. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Justin Simmons.
And the Niners will take over here just shy of the 30.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know, they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
That one into the hands of Ayuk downfield.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
And the 49er, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49.
Purdy now to throw.
Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Purdy's pass. Complete.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
On the ground, it's James. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
It's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, Purdy. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And a big hit there. That was a man coming with bad intentions. And it's going to bring up 4th down. On to punt is Camarda as he sends this one away.
Not too shabby here. This will skip out of bounds at about the 12-yard line.
The Carolina offense about ready to go. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Carolina.
Rico Dowdle.
87 yards.
And the Panthers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
And with his speed, if he just finds the slightest crease, he can take it the distance like he did there.
How about the leverage up front? Offensive line out-leveraging the defensive front to create that space, that crease that he was looking for. And once he hits open field, he's going to be very difficult to catch and corral.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The 49ers settling in for their next drive. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
Tackled back at the 30-yard line.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Purdy off the play fake. And this is going to be caught along the sideline. Nicely done, but right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be second down. Play action. Now Purdy. Has his man. That's James. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 43.
It's a gain of 10.
They run it with James. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Here's Purdy. Gets this one to use check. Room to maneuver at the 35. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 29-yard line. Purdy now to throw off the play action. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 21-yard line.
Now it's Jennings. Able to slither by. Jennings lost the football. And the Panthers have recovered.
This drive didn't end well, but if they can keep stringing these together, they'll like what they're doing. That was an 8-play drive before it ended in a fumble. So the takeaway's got to be doing what we want to do and doing it well. Just got to take care of the ball at the end.
And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
2nd and 4 at the 21-yard line.
After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up.
Set, ready, 60 red. 60 red. Hut, go. Ready.
On the run, it's Dowdle. And this is going to be a Panthers first down as he'll take this forward to the 27.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
There's a short throw caught by Sanders. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They run here with Dowdle. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12
Ultra,
at
let's
the
go.
40-yard line.
52 blue. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception, and that means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short game.
And he will slide down with the first down for the moment, but a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook. They can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. On fourth down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. And that kick will go out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. Now, last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So, in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, trying to atone for it here on this drive. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's James. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
And the 49er first down. A gain of 7. First down, San Francisco.
James. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11. At the 33-yard line.
Purdy looking to throw. Got a man. That's Ayuk. And he goes out right around the 39. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fielded just inside the 20. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go now. Check, 33. Ready?
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Ready, set.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and
Ready.
6.
Ready?
At the 35.
They run again with Donald. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
3rd down and 6.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
Ready, ready.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
This guy's proven himself to be one of the best in the NFL. He brings an added dimension to their offense with his ability to read defenses and know when he's able to pull it down and take off and go.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Xavier Legette, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Panthers have taken the lead. This time, the extra point up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game.
49ers 7. Fitzgerald to kick off.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. From the 33, here's 2nd down at 7. Back to throw, Purdy. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That one a first down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, 49ers.
Now Purdy. He finds his receiver, Watson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
13 yards on the play. That's another 49er first down.
Once more, Purdy looking to throw.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. He won't find a ton of space following the display of power as he's down just inside the 45.
It's second and 8.
Shotgun now with Purdy.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
Purdy from the gun. And this pass broken up. But the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Come on.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Here we go. Ready.
2nd and 3. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over it that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Ready.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Set. Ready. Clock. Ready.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
1st and 10 at the
Ready.
32-yard
Ready.
line.
Ready. 60 red. Ready.
They're going to look to throw.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Makes it 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll drop to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Mitchell Evans
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Panthers will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away.
Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. One half of football to be played here in the divisional round. In 2 more quarters, we'll know the championship game matchups. Let's take a look at what's happened so far. Our tour around the NFL starts now at legendary Lambeau Field. It's the Packers at home to take on the Commanders. And here's the Packer wideout. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. 75 yards this one goes. The catch and run for the score. The Packers are on to the NFC Championship game. They get it done here in the divisional round. From there, let's go out to Denver, checking in on the Broncos as they play host to the New England Patriots. And this is Travion Henderson. He gets past the first wave of the defense, and the race is on. The Patriots are moving on. They'll play again next week for the AFC title. Last but not least, let's go to Baltimore. The Ravens hosting the Kansas City Chiefs. And it's Rasheen Ali. He's going to take it in, 18 yards away. It's a touchdown. The Ravens use that bye week to their advantage. They'll get another home game next week in their quest for the Super Bowl. And here's a look at the current playoff bracket in the NFL playoffs. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. A good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the running a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
A running play, it's Dowdle. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. 3rd and 9 here.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end Sanders. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll look to throw here. To the left side, he's got McMillan. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who was shaken up on that last play. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
They'll set up to throw. That is caught. McMillan with it. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there. 32 yards. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. On is Fitzgerald now for the PAT. And that'll make make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So that drives 7 plays in length. And Carolina scores to cap it off. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. They go play action here. Purdy. Now he's going to step up and run. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
And the 49er first down. A gain of 19 yards.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
Second down.
Purdy now to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
Throwing here, Purdy. Under pressure, and down he goes. A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders. And, partner, it's safe to say that the secondary really contributed to that sack.
Yeah, nickel set, 5 defensive backs. They covered everything. Nowhere to go with the football. But my question is, why didn't he throw it away?
And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
So the big gain, all for naught for the offense. That yellow flag is going to bring it back.
Oh, what a tough look for the offense because they see all that yardage lost and that ball's walked back and then some behind the original line of scrimmage.
And he'll be tackled at about the 35. 118 yards rushing for him now in the ball game as he is trying to will his guys to the championship round next weekend. 2nd and a couple.
Come on, set.
He'll look to throw. He's going to float this over the middle deep. That's caught inside the 20. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. A big play there for Carolina. 51 yards.
Boy, this has just been an offensive clinic. It's seemingly been one big play after another, and add this one on to the list. When you can bite off more than half the field on one play, things are definitely working in your favor.
Ready.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Smith, red. Set.
A handoff as they run the counter play. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4.
Right. Set. Hut.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Set. Hut. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. He'll get this to his running back, Dowdle. And the Panthers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Panthers, first down. First and goal at the 1 yard
Ready,
line.
set.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
He'll dump this one off to Hubbard.
And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal.
At the 49ers 1 yard line.
Dowdle is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. It finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it, and he gets it done.
Fitzgerald now for the extra point.
And the lead is now 24. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Purdy looking to throw. That is caught. And he is going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
An 8-yard pickup. First down.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Get set, get set. 18.
Purdy.
Got a man and he hits him in stride. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle him almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. He's got the first down and more.
Touchdown, 49ers.
Christian Watson.
41 yards.
And the Niners are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points. It's not over yet as they're back within 2 scores. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here.
And now first downs are key. They want to keep that clock moving up by 2 scores as they try to cement their place in the conference championship round in 1 week's time.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
brings up 2nd and 11.
Back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the
On play action, they'll throw. On the up, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 8, convert a 3rd and 18.
Here we go. Here we go.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They go play action here on 1st down. And they'll get this down to the 10. And between the last 2 plays, they've moved it over half the length of the football field.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Rico Dowdle saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Panthers are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this 4th quarter lead. On is Fitzgerald now for the PAT. And that PAT pushes the lead up to 23 now. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was finished off with a 10-yard touchdown scamper. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. Now a flag comes in from the umpire after a gain of about 4. And this looks like it's going to be holding. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
Back to throw, Purdy. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. That's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
Brings up 2nd down at the 35.
Out of the gun, Purdy. And a little floater there is incomplete.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Here's Purdy. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Derek Brown in there to drop it for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position.
Smith, red. Here we go. Here we cut.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Hands it off out of the gun. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And this one is right down the middle. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
So now after the field goal, Fitzgerald back out there to send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
At the 37-yard line.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merritt. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things, but these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
Fitzgerald now for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Down.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he goes out right around the 39. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Now Purdy. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And that's good for a gain of 6. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Purdy on the sneak. And he is going to have a Niners first down, at least at first glance, as they spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Jennings. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Get set, get set.
On 2nd and 11 now. Purdy.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
He's going to let this go for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Carolina getting set to take the field. And it would appear that that first round bye certainly helped as they lead big in this divisional round, and they look to book a spot in the conference championship.
Let's go. 33.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 139 yards for him on the ground now on 18 carries. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Ready.
That one looks like he'll throw here. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 37-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. They'll get this complete to Sanders, the tight end. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
That's good for a Panthers.
Shot. 17. Down.
1st and 10 at the 40.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Purdy with one final shot here. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Wow, Charles, that doesn't just take points off the board. That takes a win off the board.
So now you have to regroup because you've gone from celebrating what you think is a win to trying to figure out how to do it again and make it a win.
The Panthers season will press on as we say so long, everybody. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Panthers are winners here as we say so long from Charlotte.